Vive la France. In the light of the terrorist attacks of last night in Nice from another anglais, I'm thinking to speak about post-traumatic growth. When a tragedy like that in France happens, and alas, it tends to happen more often in the past years, you have two choices. Basically, of course, there will be a middle way, but the extreme people suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. But there is also a positive alternative, post-traumatic growth. It is evidently hard to go through such senseless, pointless attacks and to face the fact that we have lunatics in the world who will do such things. And some people will after this say, well, what's the point? How can I be happy? And what's the point of going on, feeling depressed? Well, one answer to that is, if you are happy in the light of such things, it's not being selfish. I have mentioned already in another discussion that when you are happy, those around you feel better. So it's not just for you, in fact, it's for others. It is true that a spiral effect is generated, and your happiness or your positivity goes back and forth, goes to the other and comes back. But let's focus on the others if we don't want to be selfish and be happy. So, after a war or an attack, soldiers come back with post-traumatic stress disorder, as we know, many of them. But there is the alternative, taking such a hit and growing, becoming stronger. As they say, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. And there will be various ways of thinking of such things, reframing, understanding it from different perspectives. Like, for instance, if you give in or give up, you just make the game of those Islamic lunatics, and you might as well give them the key and say, okay, let's have an Islamic state everywhere. And we don't want to do that. This also makes me think of another experiment, which shows the power of the mind and how important it is to think and believe in yourself and the others. In California, in the schools there, they organized a test. Some researchers came in to various teachers and said, look, we have this new test, this new research we're doing, and we have the IQ test, which we all know, only we work it out in such a way that it will tell you what happens to the best of your children, and we will tell you which are the children who will grow the fastest. So let us do the test, and then we'll let you in on the results. And indeed, they have tested the pupils, and at the end they said Hannah, Nick, John, Lucy will be having a tremendous evolution, and they will be way different from now. They will be fantastic in just a few months. We'll come back and we'll see. Indeed, those mentioned had a fantastic progress, but there is a catch here. The catch is that what happened actually was not what they said. They didn't have a test which will show the fast progress which some people can make. In fact, I know two versions of this. There were two versions of this experiment. One where they just picked up like at the lottery and they gave the names to the teacher, and the other is where the students were picked for average results in the IQ test. But anyway, what matters is this: they don't have a new test IQ to show who will grow fastest, and those children were not with the highest IQ. Their progress was only due to the children believing in them, and hence the Pygmalion effect, which goes back to, in case you don't know, Pygmalion, the sculptor who made a wonderful statue and fell in love with his creation. And here it applies to teachers who believed in their students, and these students performed extraordinarily. And it's not just that. They studied across the board. They went to students who were told, look, this teacher, we have tested him or her, and he or she will have amazing results. And it happened. I mean, it confirmed the Pygmalion effect. They went to managers and they were told that the workers would perform miracles, and it happened. To end with a joke on this sad day, where we think of the people who died and their relatives in Nice, they say that when two psychologists meet, one is saying, "You're all right. How am I?" To the other. I hope you're doing fine.